What is up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast, season 5.
Let's go.
Which is very exciting to think I've been doing this for, actually, I don't know how long.
It's been like 3 years.
Yeah.
Or some 2 years.
That sounds right.
2.5 years.
2.5, probably.
No, 3, because the first one wasn't seasons of half a year.
There you have it, folks.
Some math. Oh, no.
Not right now, guys. Our cats are getting in a fight.
Oh.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can submit it to WorldStar or Funniest at Home Videos.
I missed that show.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Bob Saget.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
A lot of pets on there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best, like,
Now I
subject
go to
for that
TikTok
kind of
for that.
video. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now our whole entire, like,
Yeah. Pretty much
online
my
thing.
For You page is
yeah.
Funniest at Home Videos.
Yeah, Bob Saget's like in the corner of your screen narrating everything.
Essentially. He might as well be. But we're back. We're here. We're doing season 5. We're excited. This is the first season that I actually like worked on the podcast during the season break.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Which I think is pretty good.
Wow,
kinda
you're
like
impressive.
What
honestly.
the break is for.
No, the break's for the breaking.
I mean, yes, but it'd be a goal of mine is to stay ahead. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
We'll see.
But yeah, and I'm excited. I think I have lots of fun things in store. A few to name. Obviously, video episodes are something we've been doing. If you're watching on YouTube, hey. If you're not and you're into that sort of thing, feel free to subscribe. And if you don't like it, you don't have to. Then I also have my monthly newsletter. So definitely sign up for that. It's just kind of a little monthly dose of pessimism delivered directly to your inbox. And it's complete with my monthly shit list and essentially just a little update about my life. So definitely tune into that if you would like. You can subscribe to it at pessimisticatbest.com/newsletter. And then last but certainly not least, I did relaunch my Patreon. So
Applause from the rafters.
Literally. So if you're looking for a way to support the podcast and you want some bonus content in return, I have just the thing for you. It is my Patreon. You can become one of my pessimistic patties, join the squad. We did switch it up this year. So it's just one tier. And you get a bonus episode every month. I basically expand on my shit list and actually give you context to all of the stuff that I've been sort of, like hating the last month. And yeah, a little update. Plus, if I ever do have anything exciting to share, I will share it with Patreon subscribers first.
Ooh.
So that's exciting. But yes, $5 a month if you're into that sort of thing. Buy me a coffee.
Buy her a coffee.
The rest will go directly into James's treat fund.
Yes, I get treats. Thank God.
After we cover the cost of the podcast.
So.
So yeah, might be a while before James gets any
Before I
treats.
actually get treats.
But you could help with that.
That's right.
But yes, otherwise, I mean, we've been on a bit of a break. This is our longest one we've ever done. I think I'm going to stick to this schedule. I used to take December off.
Yeah.
And that worked, but then I took a break, and then the holidays just get so busy that I don't actually do anything for the podcast.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to do it this way from now on. I felt like it worked out.
It felt better to me too.
I kind of went up through December up until the holidays. So it is a little bit longer. I think I took 6 weeks off. And then you didn't hear from me at all in January. Must be nice.
Yeah. If only. Can you imagine?
So, and yeah, I mean, I couldn't even tell you what we did. We were home in Madison for a really long time.
Have we not talked about that?
No, because
wow,
no podcast.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of content there, I'd say.
For sure.
A lot of stuff happened.
We were home for a long time. I'm very sick of doing the drive to Madison.
Oh my God, yeah. For real. It's tough.
And I don't know. It was also, we stayed with my parents and then his brother got married.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of family time.
A lot of family time. It was nice, but yeah, I think overall, maybe too much family time.
Yeah. Love you guys, but
yes.
never want to see you again?
No. Never ever. But yeah, the 6 weeks made sense to me. People
Yeah.
are so busy, end of year.
Totally.
And, give us a little sec to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, and I mean, what else did we do? We came back. Well, we were in Madison for New Year's, which was fun.
Yeah, that was a good time.
And then of course we came back to Chicago, got settled back in, got sick. Classic.
Yeah, that
Naturally.
sucked. Feels like a lifetime since
Yeah.
we've been off the pod. Oh my
Yeah.
god, so much to say.
So much to say. So many exciting things. Yeah, we got sick and that sucked, but it like wasn't that bad. I honestly think it was kind of what we needed because I don't think I had spent a single weekend in this house.
Yeah.
Without
No,
leaving.
right. We made it a point, and then we happened to get sick, and we're like, okay,
We have absolutely no choice.
we have to stay in now.
Forced, yeah.
It wasn't just a plan; it was required.
But that was fine. And then, yeah, I've been gearing up for the podcast. I'm excited. I'm starting to have more. I mean, I'm growing my little network here in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll be able to have more in-person podcasts, which means more videos. I think I
Yep.
might work on video for Zoom too, because I do have lots of friends scattered all over the place.
I think Zoom videos would be worth it.
But we'll see. And if you guys aren't into that sort of thing, you just let me know.
That's right.
Just weigh on in. Feedback welcome. But something that we typically do, I actually don't even think I introduced that this podcast was going to be with James.
Oh, they know.
Hey, James.
Hello. They know.
Something that we usually do to kick off this episode when it used to be in January is do our intentions.
Yeah.
So we're a month late, but I think it's never too late to live intentionally.
So true.
So I think we're still going to do that. And we can just kind of kick it off. I honestly don't have a long list this year. I think what I usually do is I set like somewhere between 5 and 15 intentions.
Yeah.
I don't do any of them.
Right.
I don't do a single one. And there's something satisfying about crossing something off of a list. So I'm really trying to keep it minimal this year.
Yeah. I feel like there are specific goals with maybe like numbers attached. And then there are what we call intentions, I guess. What
Yeah.
you like to say is just a more general thing. So that's kind of the semantics I'm going by today.
A mode of living.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
Something that you just want to
Be
do
intentional about.
more or less of.
Hell yeah. What do you got?
Okay, well, for me, I was going to try and say this in like a fancy way that made it sound, I don't know, cooler perhaps. And so that was going to be, I want to be more present in my life. But really what that comes down to for me is I want to spend less time on my phone.
Yeah.
I really want to spend less time on my phone. I've talked about this a little bit, but I think it was Sophia, recently asked me like what my vice was. And it's for sure my phone. Like
Yeah.
there are other things like I'm addicted to chapstick or like, sure I drink and smoke weed with friends or whatever, but like I wouldn't say that I lean on those things
No,
in
you
my time
definitely
of
don't.
need.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm feeling remotely stressed out, overwhelmed, anything, if I have free time that I don't know what to do with, I get on my stupid fucking phone.
Yeah.
And I just do that for hours and it's so dumb and it's not doing any good in my life. And there are so many other ways that I could fill that time, which is kind of my roundabout way of hoping to achieve a lot of my other
Right.
intentions.
Yep.
And it's honestly
works.
already starting to work. Like I have seen it. And here's the thing. I haven't made this like a trackable. I haven't made this a SMART goal.
Oh my God. I forgot about those.
Measurable and trackable.
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet. I'm not sure if I will. I don't really want to like track how much I'm actually on my phone. I'm like not really interested in doing that.
I think the best things aren't trackable. And I
Yeah.
feel like actually changing your life, you feel it more than you can just like write it down. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you should be able to look back at the last few months or whatever and actually see something
Yeah.
changed in your more so mood, I feel like.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
I mean, and I guess I do have a weekly screen report that kind of does that for me, but
I get those and I like glance at them and I never actually like digest them.
I don't
think
think
I'm
I've-
always kind of like, you don't want to know.
yeah. I don't think I've ever like actually read a single word on that screen.
Right.
So we'll see. But like I'm already, obviously we're about a month in.
Yeah.
This was something I've kind of like already a little bit been trying to work on. And I see it. Like I'm already reading more, I focus better at work, exercising here and there. I've gone on 2 runs this year.
Let's go.
Trying to get back into the habit of doing some of those things. Also, obviously working on my podcast. Like whenever my podcast is getting overwhelming, I can tell that I'm not I don't know, then I must be wasting time in my life somewhere, because I literally
Sure.
love doing my podcast. And
Yeah.
so if ever that's feeling like something
That's like a little
stressful,
signifier.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then same thing with like, I mean, obviously spending time with my loved ones,
Mm-hmm.
also just like general, I don't know, cooking, cleaning, like taking care of my house, my health,
Yeah, totally.
my happiness.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my overarching intention. And I don't know, like I feel good about it. I think it's just one of those things. Like even today, I mean, I'm not perfect. I haven't completely cut my phone out of my life. I probably won't. But like I had like a frustrating work call and got a little stressed, and then like
Yeah.
spent my lunch break on my phone, and it's like
Yeah.
stupid.
It's the economy of attention is
Yeah.
what they're calling it. Like everybody just wants your attention.
Yeah.
And phones are getting really, like social media, obviously, everything's getting really good at capturing your eyeballs and your time. And they just want you to just feed them.
Mm-hmm.
Feed them eyeballs.
Well, and as someone who like, I work in social media, I
Yeah.
also consume social media. I love pop culture. I love staying abreast of the latest and greatest. So like I'm not going to like get off my phone, but I also think this will make me be more intentional with the time that I do spend on my phone too.
Yeah.
Where like, if I catch myself doom scrolling, it's time to get off. If I'm like
Totally.
actually doing something, posting for my podcast, sharing a memory,
Mm-hmm.
doing work, like that's different.
Yeah. That's definitely the hardest part, is to even like realize you're doom scrolling, because it's just like, the serotonin hitting you and you're like, this is good. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Something's happening,
Yeah.
but it's not really. Nothing's really happening.
No, it's literally not. And like, don't get me wrong, love TikTok. Could
No.
watch it for
yeah.
3 hours at a time, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, we do, but yeah, it's tough.
it is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. We'll see. I haven't like, it's again, not measuring it really right now, but I feel like I'm already finding more time in my day where like, when I think, I'll just go sit on my phone for 30 minutes because I have a break. It's like, no, what could I do with that? I've been trying to like read during those times, and I don't know.
So you just have the one intention?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like mine has to be like hella overarching now, and just like an umbrella idea for how to be a better person. Maybe it's going to sleep at better times.
Yeah.
Maybe that kind of is what feeds into everything else working out and being okay. No, I'm just kidding. Things are great.
A part of going to sleep on time for me, getting off my fucking phone.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't know. Like we had written some like numeric goals, and I still hope to achieve those. Those are more like music based and stuff. I want to perform more.
Yeah,
and stuff
I wrote
like
a lot
that.
for my podcast.
Yeah. But overarching, I don't know. I also like, I go back and forth on the sleep thing, because sometimes I'm like, I just don't care. Like, I like being up at night. I don't want to fucking like change my lifestyle. Like, I'm generally happy. So it's like, how much happier do I need to be? You know what I mean?
Okay, so James has no intentions.
I have no intention of changing anything.
Awesome.
Yeah, everything's great. Yeah, we should stop being so pessimistic.
I disagree.
We should cancel the podcast.
So this is going terribly.
I have no goals. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Yeah. I'd say maybe exercise above sleeping. Like, I don't know. I really do like staying up sometimes, and I really do like sleeping in sometimes.
No one's saying you can't do it sometimes, but I do
Yeah.
think you could get on a better schedule that's like more in tune with me and also kind of like the rest of the human population.
Yeah. It hasn't been too bad. Like, I was like doing like 2 and 3 a lot last year, or like the beginning of last year. I feel like by the end I was doing like 12 or 1. So if I keep that going, that'd be good.
Exercise is a big one. I don't know how we managed to fall off the wagon so hard on that. I just like,
We really did.
because I used to work out. I don't know. I kind of like
Yeah.
moved here. I don't know where to run, and for some reason can't get myself to leave the house.
Yeah. No, it's tough, especially in winter.
I'm getting a lot more comfortable though, just being here. I feel like we've been here long enough. Like if I left the house, I would, well, I will say we went for a walk the other day, run walk, and
yeah.
I turned every wrong fucking corner. So maybe I take back that.
We were literally like 100 feet from our house, and you turned the wrong way.
I turned the wrong way like 3 times. So I am really directionally challenged, and that makes me a little fearful of leaving the home. I will say, though, it's much worse if I'm with someone.
Okay.
Because, like, I just don't have to
Oh.
be aware
Yeah, I feel you.
of my surroundings.
Yeah. I mean, GPS is always there, so.
Yeah, and I would always bring my phone.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I probably just am coming up with excuses.
That's hilarious.
Well, and frankly, I don't have any money to like spend on a gym, and I don't want to do that anyway. Like, I'm not a gym girl, but I need to like have something. I don't know.
I know. I do miss rock climbing. I think that might be a good place to put my money, but also
What money?
what money at the moment. We finally paid off our couch,
We
though.
paid off our couch.
That's a big one.
This is a big celebration for us.
Hell yeah.
Who knew couches were so expensive? But shout out to Afterpay.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry, Affirm.
Specifically Affirm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many of those
An
now.
Afterpay concept.
Totally. A Klarna concept.
So yeah, we did pay off our couch.
That feels good.
It does. It feels good. And like, I don't know, we're slowly but surely this apartment is really coming together, which is awesome.
Hell yeah.
I feel a lot more established here. It's really only been like 6 months.
Yeah, that number is weird to me right now because it feels almost longer, but I do feel that like amount of established. I don't know, just the fact that we're even like past 3 months, like it feels like I just got here in some ways. I don't know.
Well, for me, I'm like, I'm so fucking happy to be here, and I can't get over how awesome it is. So like, and I'm so serious. Like, it's just been
it's
so
been
awesome. And that's great because I think I was not happy in Madison anymore. And I still to this day couldn't really tell you why. I mean, partially probably because I didn't have friends.
It's just 100% that.
I think also COVID. I don't know. We were like coming out. It was a weird.
Yeah, it was definitely a weird couple of years.
Yeah.
But definitely just friends. Like if you don't have people that you're meeting up with
Get
all
some
the time,
fucking friends.
like yeah. And you especially like need something to look forward to. So
Yeah, I guess that's
if you
true.
didn't even have like friends to hang out with like the rest of the week, that's tough.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not like I was like.
When you just have no one around you.
I had a couple of fucking friends. Jesus.
When nobody loves you and nobody wants to hang out.
But I also, I don't know, I feel like because we made this move, it feels like such a new chapter for me. So I've very much been like, I don't know, I just feel more adult here. I feel like I'm doing adult things.
Hell yeah. We had our housemates over for a dinner party.
That one really did kind of tip it over the edge.
Hell
That was
yeah.
like the cherry on top. I was like, this is some adult shit. We live in a walk-up, so it's 3 stories. And yeah, you were the only one who had met any of our neighbors.
Yeah. I met both of them. The second one was like, yeah, I haven't met anybody. I was like,
And they hadn't met each
so
other.
they hadn't met each
I
other. You
met
hadn't
them.
met them. It's pretty crazy, actually.
And it's just two gals. Two girly
After 6
pops.
months, though, like in the same house, that's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Especially
honestly.
their front doors face each other.
Yeah. And like, I've met the person who shares our garage, so that's easy. But
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
But yeah, we decided to have them over for dinner because we just like hadn't, I don't know. It felt like the right thing to do. And we made them food.
Woo.
We've been cooking more.
Yeah, we really have been better about cooking.
It's what happens when you have no money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you want to cook more or you want to stop going to restaurants, go
Yeah.
broke.
Go broke and watch a bunch
Pro
of food
tip.
YouTube.
But yeah, so we cooked them a little something. We had like wine. It was so fun.
Yeah,
It
it was
felt really
sweet.
adult. I don't think I've ever invited a stranger over for dinner in my life.
Yeah.
I like literally don't think I've ever done that.
I definitely haven't.
Yeah.
When would I have done that?
So true.
No, that's a good point.
But that's what adults do is invite strangers over into their house.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
we have the accolades we've been looking for.
So that's kind of a cool thing that you can do when you turn 26
Specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and move to a new city. And it was like so fun. I don't know. Everyone, I mean, here's the thing. Literally right before they came, I was like, what if we hate each other? Like,
Yeah, what
and
if
then we have to,
everybody
like,
hates each
sit
other?
through this horrible dinner.
Yeah.
But no, it was fun. I felt like everyone got along.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
We were shooting the shit.
We ended with planning another one.
So that's
So that's like,
it must have been real.
yeah, that's how you know it went well.
The feeling was mutual.
Telltale sign. So that was fun. And yeah, which also worked out because one of our neighbors is also interested in cat sitting for us.
Yes.
So like literally couldn't be better.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Because, like, how easy if you don't even have to leave your own house.
Yeah, we have a couple of homies in the area, but even just like a 15-minute walk to take care of a cat for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
is
it kind of like sucks a little bit.
I'm not trying to make you guys do that.
Yeah. So, and now we don't have to.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
We do have some vacations coming up, which kind of like, thank goodness, because to be honest, I'm at that time of the year where like everything is overwhelming to me.
Sure, I feel that.
Everything. And I can't tell. It's so interesting because I feel like this always happens to me around this time of year, which kind of sucks because it seems like it shouldn't, because you come off the holidays, you had a lot of time off.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And like it feels like you had your rest and relaxation, but nothing about the holidays is relaxing.
Yeah, when it's all family and all plans and every single day there's something to do.
And you're trying to see all your hometown friends and just
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's just not, there's nothing, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's not relaxing.
Yeah, I mean, it's even the difference between like a vacation with heavy itinerary versus like just going and chilling at the beach.
Yeah.
So we're about to have both, which is kind of nice, actually.
That's true. We do have literally those two kinds of vacations coming up. Yeah, we're going to the DR soon to visit James's family.
Yes, get some sun, soak up some vitamin D.
Yeah, I could certainly use it. So I think that will be nice. I'm excited. I already am feeling really stressed about my wardrobe, but that's a problem for another day.
We don't wear anything. We're just in swimsuits the whole time.
Yeah, and I don't have any that I like.
I'm so glad I'm not a fucking girl. Holy shit. You have to have a new swimsuit every day. That's such bullshit. Literally, it's salt water.
A fun fact, I'm not going to tell you which one, but you can go guess if you'd like. One time, James he photoshopped my swimsuit.
Oh, yeah.
So that it seemed like I had more swimsuits on the trip. So get yourself a man like James.
That's so lame of you to ask me to do that.
I think you offered.
What?
I literally think you offered.
No. Mm-hmm. Who would have done that?
I wouldn't have even thought to say that.
What? You're thinking about it now.
I wouldn't.
How many swimsuits you have? I wasn't thinking about that.
I think he offered.
If I offered, it was probably after like you prompted me, like, oh, I wish I had more swimsuits.
Look, I decided I wasn't going to care about my wardrobe when we went to the DR last year, and I regretted it. I felt so ugly.
Oh.
So you can make that choice all you want and wear the same fugly stuff that you wear every fucking year. But for me, that didn't work out.
Oh my God, that got aggressive. I'm gonna rock that sushi fucking swimsuit that you got me 5 years ago, and I'm gonna feel great.
I really care about my clothes, and that's something that
God.
you should know about me by now.
That's hilarious.
My outfit is how I express myself. And how I express
support
myself
you.
makes me feel good or sometimes bad.
You're gonna look great. I'm excited for you.
Anyways, if ladies in the chat, stand up because I'm not the only one.
I know you're not crazy. It's just funny.
Haha.
So silly.
And then our trip after that is London. That one I'm not
Yes.
worried about because I have all of the appropriate clothing for that beautiful, gorgeous city.
Yeah, what's the end of March? It's gonna be kind of cold, but
Yeah,
probably
not
not
too
too
bad.
bad.
Like
Love
50s.
it, like fall vibes almost. Okay, cool.
So I'm so excited. That'll be so fun. James and I are staying at a little Airbnb
Hell
kind of
yeah.
near where my residence hall was.
Aww,
The old stomping grounds.
memories.
So I'm pretty excited for that. I haven't been back since.
Yeah, no, I'm super hyped. Great city.
It's really the best city in the whole wide world, and everyone should try and go if you can.
Yeah, might get to see my coworker, meet him for the first time, but mostly excited for Dishoom and Slowpoke, of course. But
Yeah.
fuck, I'm excited for that food.
Pretty much really good. We're going to try to make... So Dishoom is this amazing Indian restaurant. It's on like all the must-stop lists. It's definitely pretty touristy, but it's actually delicious, so it's worth it.
You want to know how touristy it was? Igor didn't know about it. And then all the other coworkers who've like visited England were like, bro,
Yeah.
it's like I live here.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so I guess it has that kind of status.
Yeah.
but it's
it's
still
really
worth
fucking
it. Still
My
worth
dad
it.
said top 5 food memories of his whole life.
Same for sure. It
Yeah.
was so good.
So, and I went to almost every single location that they had while I was there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going twice.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not like crazy expensive.
No.
It's like you have to do a
reasonable.
2-hour wait sometimes because everyone knows how good it is.
Well, the fun thing is you wait in line. Like they have a physical line that starts outside.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they still do that. But they
we
give
waited
you
in
drinks.
line, and then we waited at the bar, right? I think the time I went with you.
Oh, maybe.
But just that idea of like something being really, really sought after and them not hiking up the price a fuck ton, that's just awesome. I don't know. Maybe it's a lot more expensive than 3 years ago, but or not 3. Damn, like 5.
Yeah. It's been, I went there in 2017.
Yeah, shit.
And it is 2023, so do
So
the math.
I'm about to eat my words. We're going to get there. It's going to be like $600 a plate.
Speaking of, I did get a Chase Sapphire card.
Ooh. Hey, they're honking for you. They said honk your horn if you fuck with Chase Sapphire.
Let's go.
Oh no.
This podcast is not sponsored, and my dad actually has beef with Chase, but I so far stan. I think it's like a really, it has really great rewards.
Is that where he got his identity stolen from? Under them or something? Why does he have beef with them?
My dad has beef with like most companies.
Right.
So,
Most establishments.
yeah. So I think that's more of a him thing.
I don't remember that one. That's funny.
But I did get a Chase Sapphire card, and I'm pretty excited about it because one, we have all these trips coming up.
Yep.
And it has lots of travel rewards, and the way that you earn rewards is pretty much all through like bars and restaurants, which is where I spend all my money anyway.
Exactly. Give us
So
those
it's perfect.
points.
So yeah, I'm excited for that. It's pretty much like new money that I have at my disposal, which I realize is not how you're supposed to think about credit cards, but that is how it feels.
Yeah, you just get $10,000. You should just sign up for more.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
Are you gonna buy some flights
flights.
with the miles points?
Well, the problem is we bought all of our flights already.
Yeah, no, I'm saying from all the pubs
So-
and everything, all the restaurants and bars.
I'm not following your line of questioning.
Doesn't buying stuff at the restaurants and bars get you miles?
Yes, amongst other things.
Yeah, so you're gonna buy some flights after you get the miles?
So yes, but
We'll drop it there.
next.
Next, my bad.
But yeah, otherwise, I am looking forward to our trips.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm super hyped,
Yeah.
and they're coming up quick,
They are
especially because we have this weekend booked for the wedding, so it's gonna be literally a
kind of the
split
next
second,
one's in like pretty much 2 weeks. Yeah.
and it's gonna feel like tomorrow.
Which is really crazy. I mean, here's the thing. Last year around this time, I was so unbelievably stressed out. Work sucked. Everything was horrible. I was also working way harder than anyone should ever work. And that's not even like a pat myself on the back kind of thing. I like didn't say anything to anybody about how stressed I was, thinking everyone would just get the hint. Not true.
No.
You should always say something.
Yeah,
So lesson learned. But,
definitely.
and it kind of like started in January and went through, I mean, it was honestly for a very long time, but January was such a stressful month for me. And we had this trip in January last year,
Yeah.
which like I was excited about because it's just a good time to go to the DR. It's not like unseasonably hot or anything like that.
Yep.
But then we changed it this year. And of course, now is when it's stressful for me this time around.
Yeah.
So that's classic.
Are you saying it just happened to be in February, or because of trips, like you have to plan ahead and you have to get ahead in your work and that's stressing you out?
No, like the way that the cookie crumbled this year, February
Okay.
is my most stressful month
Yeah.
so far, which is so fun.
Wait, in this year? We're like 5 days in.
Well,
February's been a doozy.
I just kind of meant in the last 12 months.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but it's fine. I think it's one of those things too. Something about this time of year, everything sucks so bad. You're over winter. You're poor. Everyone's broke because of the holidays.
Yeah.
Amongst other things. And just like, it sucks
That's
to
fair.
do anything with friends, but like you also really don't want to stay in the house.
Yeah, just too cold to go anywhere.
Cold, cranky.
Yeah, that's tough. We need some sun, and we're going to get it.
I'm ready for spring. I'm very excited for spring in the city.
I really am too. That TikTok was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you think this is good?
I am really excited. I have obviously been to Chicago in the springtime before,
Yeah.
but not as a resident.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Especially because we keep learning and finding more cool places right around us
Yeah.
when it's not freezing and like terrible to walk over to them.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty great.
It's going to be incredible, to be honest.
It's going to be amazing.
And we'll start using our roof again. We have a gorgeous roof that has
Yes.
been... We pretty much haven't used it really at all. We had like one party.
Yeah. We got some use out of it on that party. That was fun.
Yeah. And then it became cold.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that. Of course, that means we need to buy patio furniture, but we don't have any money, so...
Ooh, that is also making me realize we never tarped it down. But
hopefully that stuff's still up there.
hopefully all the chairs are still up
Yeah.
there. Took the cushions off, but don't tell our landlord.
Yeah, Abby, if you're listening.
Stop.
But yes, I think I'm so excited for spring. I just think the feeling in Madison, I can only imagine it'll be like tripled here. That first taste of spring is like heaven on earth. It's so infectious.
Yeah, it's
we actually
amazing.
had a couple warm days over this past weekend. I feel like that was like a little teaser.
Totally.
However, Puxatawny Phil did say 6 more weeks.
This also has been kind of a weird winter though, where it hasn't been that bad, where almost that reemergence is because of the contrast. So I'm curious if it'll feel just more like a gradual into spring, which is fine. But yeah, in Madison, it would be freezing. And then it'd be like 1 week where it's like, I'm a human again. Like people are alive.
That week rocks. You always,
It does.
that guy goes out in his shorts and his flip flops. There's always one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's something intoxicating about that.
100%.
So that's something I'm looking forward to. I think I'm back in my painting my nails era.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think that's something I'm doing. Yeah, I actually used to paint my nails all the time. I literally used to always have my fingernails painted. My friend Ruth even said to me one time, I don't think I've ever seen your fingernails.
Wow.
When she like actually saw them unpainted for the first time. And I got lazy with it. I used to get my nails done for a while. I was getting acrylics, the whole 9 yards. Still trying to figure out what I like best. I'm thinking about getting an at-home dip kit. I've never done dip at the salon because germs. But I do hear it stays on a little longer. I have gel at home, and I have the whole light and everything. I wouldn't say it's like salon grade. So that's kind of something I'm trying to figure out. But I decided I like having my nails painted.
Did you like the press-ons?
I wore press-ons to James's brother's wedding, and I did like them. I mean, they come off. You can't... something about that. I hate not being able to trust that.
They lasted longer than I expected.
But then, I mean, I had to re-glue a few.
That's true.
But yeah, they stayed on for like 2.5 weeks or something.
But that would just be like certain times. You're probably not going to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Word. That makes sense.
I do have them for Daniela's wedding this weekend.
I guess they are all usually a little more fancy, just like vibe too.
I mean, you can get short ones.
You can get chill ones. Okay.
That's just not my style. We do have a wedding this weekend, our first friend wedding.
Oh, yes. Hyped.
Crazy. And we weren't expecting to go to Paul's wedding, but then, well,
we wouldn't have.
we didn't want to. So
Yeah, we didn't expect to get invited.
Yeah.
No, we didn't know it was happening.
We didn't know that it was happening.
Yeah, it's more so.
We had about 3 weeks notice.
Had we talked about it at the end of the
I think
podcast?
so.
Okay.
That
would have
that's
been
where
crazy.
we left
You know
off.
what I mean? Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, lots of weddings all of a sudden. People are getting engaged. So crazy.
Yeah.
But I guess that's kind of the thing to do.
I was thinking about doing like a joke proposal on here.
Please don't do that. Not funny.
No, sorry. You're practicing your English accent for our trip.
But yeah, I can't believe our friends are getting married. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have any others besides this, so who knows when the next one will be. But
Not true.
Oh, Mikey. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
And Sophia's brother, he's a friend.
Oh, yeah. A homie.
I think it's just people in my life, I guess.
Yeah, true. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a wild thing. I'm excited.
But that's what happens when you turn 26. And honestly,
Specifically.
our friend group's a little late. I feel like a lot of...
Yeah, there's a lot of people we
groups.
know whose groups are all done. They're all set.
They went ahead and did the damn thing.
For real.
Got hitched. But we have Daniela's wedding this weekend. I'm so excited. It's in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. Great place.
Let's go.
Beautiful venue. I'm sure she's going to look gorgeous. I haven't seen the dress, but I'm looking forward to that.
Woot.
We're doing some Rent the Runway. I rented a dress.
Yeah.
I've kind of been like loving that.
Yeah. It worked out for Paul's wedding.
Yeah. I think that they do a really good job. You can get 2 sizes. Like you can get an extra size for free. I've really only done it twice, but it makes a lot of sense for me for fancy occasion things like this because like I'm never going to wear that again. And I'm the type of person who wants to have a new dress for every event.
Yeah.
So this is perfect. And the
No, it
return
seems
process
great.
is literally so easy. It's crazy.
No, it seems like a really good service. I was like impressed with how fluid it all went.
You don't even have to print anything out. You just like switch.
Oh yeah.
You just switch
They
it.
have it there for you.
And then you drop it off at the UPS.
That's pretty crazy.
But I will have to do that in Milwaukee. Don't let me forget.
Oh yeah, the next day. Yeah, for sure. We can do it. We can manage.
So yeah, stay tuned for photos.
Woot.
We're very excited. What else is new?
What else is new? I don't know if I have an answer to that. It really does. It like already kind of feels like spring because of these couple days. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that those will last.
Yeah, that's what I'm sad about.
The groundhog said.
Yeah, fucking Phil. Anything else that's new? I don't think so.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you so much. We're excited to be back. Definitely check us out on YouTube if you're into that sort of thing. And if you have any questions about my Patreon, let me know. I would love to have you as a Pessimistic Patty. But we have lots of good things in store, so I'm excited. And here's to season 5.
Let's go.
Yay! Thank you for listening. Another cathartic convo in the books. I feel better. How about you? Thank you so much for listening. Now I just want to jump on here and say, don't forget to follow and or subscribe to the pod on your favorite streaming platform for new episodes every single week, because I know you can't get enough of me. Additionally, if you want to gain access to exclusive episodes and lots of other goodies, join our Patreon and support the pod with your hard-earned American dollars. You can find the link in our show notes, or you can also visit us at patreon.com/pessimistic@best. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at pessimistic@best. And if you're as obsessed with me as I am with you, you can find me at Sam Georgeson on all platforms. And last but not least, I'd like to give a special shout out to my podcast editor and producer, the love of my life, James Arbai, whom I literally could not do this without. So thank you, James. I love you so much. And thank you guys for joining me again this week. I love you too. And I cannot wait to chat with you again soon.